Well, folks, this is Steve AB4L. I just came back from checking my mail. You can see that I opened it. Go paperless! Say goodbye to misplaced statements. Go paperless! So I walked back into the house, and I used a pair of scissors to open the envelope. And I sat down here because I always paid the bill online the same day, usually within less than a half hour of when I actually get it in my mailbox. So I opened it up and I started to see how much it was for this month. But this should have been paid in August. Today's the 25th of October. The due date on this is in August. And then when I looked at them, all of the purchase dates are July of this year. July! What do you think about that? Now, I just double-checked. Did I pay this bill already on time? Yes. Yes. So what's it doing in my mailbox now? My first gut reaction was they accidentally printed the wrong, some computer thing. This is a major bank credit card. Major national level bank credit card. If I said the name, you'd all have heard of it. Because I get these every month, I went and checked my file. Yeah, it's the one that never got here. It's the one that never got here. Did I pay it on time? Yes. You know, say goodbye to misplaced statements. Go paperless. So at the time I knew I had to pay it, I went online and I found out how much I owed, and I paid it. Back then. Back then. In August. It's October. Now, when I look at the envelope, there's no post office date stamp. You know, when you have stamps, they run it through and they cancel the stamp so it can't be reused. But they don't do it on these kinds of envelopes, do they? So there's no outside markings to say whether the credit card company's printer discovered a whole bunch of stuff that they should have mailed at the end of July or early August, and it's their fault, or we'll deliver that mail eventually. We don't lose anything. We kind of lose it a little while sometimes. I'm guessing. You see, with no marks on the envelope, you can't tell whose fault it is. Excuse me for ranting. Am I in any trouble? No, the bill was paid. Thank you for Go Paperless. I was able, and thank you for the internet, and thank you for my ISP. And thank you that I'm not as senile as the president and actually remember that I should pay my credit card. And where is the bill? It's not in my mailbox. Of course, what I wondered was, you know, sometimes people go around stealing stuff out of a mailbox. Now, I live out in the countryside, but it still could happen. But why would anybody steal a credit card bill? They might have delivered it to the wrong address. Every now and then, they accidentally put a bill, an envelope in my mailbox that's actually intended for the next mailbox stop, which is down 64 and then a street a quarter of a mile down. See, there's a route delivery that does right on the road in front. But you learn things that the route that delivers my box then goes on to 64, goes down about a quarter of a mile to the first parallel street to this, which is a quarter of a mile away. It makes a mail delivery there, but nothing in between. Because mailboxes that are on 64 are not a part of that route. It's a different delivery. Got it? So I have no idea who did this to me. I should have been suspicious because this was in the mailbox a little early. It's Friday. Be happy. Steve A. for y'all. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is a rant. You know how the Google search engine is all taken over by AI? That AI is so brilliant, it's incredible. Let me show you. The AI they've got running the search engine now is fantastic. Watch. What's the search that I did? Late delivery of credit card bill. That's what I typed in. And then the search engine, being so brilliant, added NC law because they know where I am. So I thought, okay, what's the law if they don't deliver the credit card bill to me within a reasonable amount of time, right? That's a search that a human with reasoning power might make. Emphasis on reasoning power. Well, there's Chapter 24, Article 1, NC, General Statutes. Never mind that. You know how they do? People also ask, I'll bet people don't actually ask these questions. The big AI dumbass makes them up because they have a pattern that's sort of near it. So they fabricate what people might ask. Hang on. The first one is, how long can a credit card company come after you in North Carolina? Like if you're running. But here's the one I looked at. How late can a credit card bill be? I think that fits the situation, but I didn't think enough about it. So it's cbsnews.com. How late can you pay your credit card bill? Now look, this is the genius AI that's retarded as a human being who's rational and not quite Biden yet. How late can a credit card bill be? Does that mean delivered to you? Would you really say it that way? Or is it, and the reason why I chose it, or is it like, how late can they get it to me and I still owe it or be penalized? You follow what I'm getting? because the big news, and I did a video on it, 30 to 59 days late. If you're between 30 to 59 days late, your issuer may report your late payment to the credit bureaus. But that's not what I'm asking. So let's change it. Late delivery credit card bill to my mailbox. And they're still quoting the same one here. What happens if a credit card bill is not paid in time? Do credit card bills come in the mail? Remember, this is the genius AI behind the Google search now. Is it late if you mail your credit card payment on the day it's due? If my credit card bill comes late, now look at it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. It's the third search result that is phrased in a way that would directly answer my question. Late delivery of credit card bill to my mailbox. If my credit card bill comes late, can I get more time to pay? This is an article from 2022, consumerfinance.gov. This is the federal government. Let's look at it. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, government agency. The fact that it ends in .gov means Washington, D.C. Not North Carolina, not the credit card company, not anybody, it's the U.S. government. If a mail delivery causes your statement to arrive late, contact your card issuer to see if you can make special payment arrangements for that month. Under federal law, a credit card issuer must establish procedures, it already sounds so bureaucratic, to ensure that statements are mailed to card holders at least 21 days before. Oh, this is good. This is good. Watch how I follow it. At least 21 days before payment is due. All right. However, sometimes there may be a delay in mail delivery, resulting in your statement arriving later than usual. If you haven't received your statement when you normally do, contact your, all right, so this is common sense. As soon as possible, to find out what your balance is. Regardless of whether or not you receive your statement on time, regardless of whether or not you receive your statement on time, the credit card company needs to receive your payment by 5 p.m. on the date it's due in order to be considered on time. In other words, the consumer is always wrong. Sending your payment late can result in late fees. In some cases, there may be a grace period. And then it says, okay, now I found out what the official government, what President Biden and Vice President Kamala, the official position on this is. I'm in the wrong no matter what. What if I can't even afford a flip phone? How do I contact them? What do you mean what are you talking about? Mail them a letter. Just thinking about it. No. Hang on. I'm old. So how was it like 60 years ago? Well, there were telephones back then. I went out to the mailbox and I thought, oh, it's actually here. It's kind of here on time like it used to be. It's gotten later and later for some reason. I don't know, COVID, something like that? I open it up, I'm ready to, and then I saw the dates in July. Yes, I paid it on time. Thank you to my ISP. Thank you to the internet. Thank you to my credit card company for allowing me to go online and to get it there, even though I refuse to go paperless. Because I want to have stuff on file to prove that I paid it. I got it and I paid it. What do you think about the search engine? Isn't it brilliant? Now, hang on. Here's the videos page of my channel. Excuse me for just ranting on and on. I sure make a lot of videos, don't I? Oh, I thought I made it before this. Oh, I thought I made it before this. Oh, I just did one about my bill was a week late, but we had the hurricane for that. No problem. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 7 days ago. I forgot what the title was. LLMs, large language models, that's the AI, are just childlike. AI can't reason. Apple study proves that LLM-based AI models are flawed because they cannot reason. A new paper from Apple's artificial intelligence scientists has found that engines based on large language models, which is what's behind the search engine, such as those on Meta and OpenAI, still lack basic reasoning skills. Published October 12th, 2024. Today is the 25th. And you saw me do the Google searches, and I prove everything that the scientists say, that no matter how you try to word it, it gives you bullshit answers. Steve A.B. for you. Finished ranting. St. Stephen 73. Folks, I want to do an addendum on this long rant because I'm a very fair person. I really dressed down this generative AI stuff. Google, you need to watch. Remember, the whole point of it is Does it know how to reason? Does it actually understand humans? Can it interpret a human's question the way you would versus being literal-minded pattern matching? You follow the difference? I did another search. I typed in, my credit card bill arrived 3 months late. That's what I now typed in. My credit card bill arrived 3 months late. That's not what I typed in before. And it added, what can I do? It added, what can I do? Now, I phrased it differently, right? Really very differently. But you have to ask yourself, the way I did it before and the way I'm doing it now, would you have understood it before, even though I said it differently? Let's see what it says. AI overview. If your credit card bill arrives 3 months late, the first step is to contact your credit card company immediately and explain the situation. They may be able to waive any late fees and adjust your due date depending on the circumstances. And you should then still make, all right, now I want to know where they got that from. And why didn't they get that in the first place? Do you notice that I put in the words 3 months late and the answer contains 3 months late, literally. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, September 23rd, 2022. If my credit card bill comes late, can I get more time to pay? This is the same answer. This is the same answer as before. This is consumerfinance.gov. There's no word, the word three, T-H-R-E-E, is not in this. According to this, because I clicked here, this, let me make sure I got it right. Or did I click on the wrong one? No, now they changed the order. I clicked on it again, and they changed the order of the choices. This is can't pay your credit card bills. This is credit card debt, what to do if, but the middle one is still the one I went to, and so the answer is this. Depending on how I phrase it, it fabricated a correct answer that was reasonable understanding of a human's need. Why didn't it do it before? Why did it get it when I worded it differently? But the meaning was the same. The meaning to a human, mature listener was the same. Steve A. before you. I'm giving them an inch, saying see you in 73. Oh, folks, this is another addendum. I was just doing something, looking at something where I used to visit down in eastern North Carolina about, now that I think about it, about 30 years ago. Anyway, I took a break and I went out to the mailbox. Yeah, these are two credit card envelopes. What do you want to bet that this month's bill actually arrived? I still have no idea why it took so long for the other one to get here. Steve A.B. Foyle, just smiling. I can afford it. Saying see you in 73.